anime trivia. Take it away.
Okay, hello everybody. Hello, welcome. My name is Addie, and I have the wonderful Kim here with me. She is actually hosting our Instagram portion of our anime trivia. The way that anime trivia works is we have teens in our Zoom room who are talking to each other and giving us answers to the questions. We have you on Facebook who are also going to be putting answers in the chat. We have you on YouTube who are going to put answers in the chat. And we have our team Instagram who are going to be using their chat feature as well. Okay, Kim, all right. I think we should go into our first question.
All right, so we are going to get started. Just for those of you who just joined us on Instagram, I just wanted to let you know it's just me here. But I am talking to my friend I'm talking to my friend Addie over on YouTube and Facebook and Zoom. So we have our 4 teams. Answer your questions in the chat that's up there. We're about ready to get started. But in case I end up talking to somebody, you don't see them, that's what I'm doing, is talking to Addie. Part of that is to figure out how we're doing. While I'm kind of quiet though, I'm going to show you some really awesome pictures that our team volunteers have been drawing. So we want to highlight those as well. So stay to the very end of this. We'll give you some tips on how to put your own artwork up on our screen. So we are always really excited about that. Okay, so let's get started with our first question. All right, and I forgot to mention, we are all about love today. So we have romance titles, and we have some other things that are kind of love that maybe aren't necessarily like a romance title, but it is a love thing. Okay, so our first one is with Miss Koizumi. So please complete the title in this series. Okay, Miss Koizumi loves what? Is it A, cute kittens, B, noodles, or ramen noodles specifically, or C, napping? If you know the answer, please put it in the chat. So Miss Koizumi loves what? Is it cute kittens, ramen noodles, or napping? All right, go ahead, put the answer in the chat. If you don't know, place a guess. If you do know, I think we're doing pretty good over on Zoom. I already have an answer over there.
Yes, it looks like we already have an answer on Zoom. I'm not seeing any answers quite yet on Facebook. Feel free to put them in the chat. It does not have to be a right answer. If you want to do a quick guess, go ahead and do that. Our members in Zoom are on fire, and it seems like they've unanimously picked an answer. Let's see if we can have YouTube pick an answer as well, and maybe even Facebook. Remember, if you don't know the answer, just guess. You never know, you might get the right answer anyways.
All right, so if you don't know the answer to this question, guess. I'm going to read it one more time, hoping you get the answer right, whether or not you've guessed. Okay, so complete this title. Miss Koizumi loves what? Is it A, cute kittens, B, ramen noodles, or C, napping? Okay, so if you guessed B, you would be correct. Miss Koizumi loves ramen noodles. All right, I also love ramen noodles. It's actually kind of an addicting manga / anime. So it's a brand new anime. Have you seen it yet? I haven't seen it as an anime yet.
I have not seen it as an anime yet. Okay, that's great. Right. In that case, let's see. It looks like we have an answer on Instagram, and we had an answer on, no answers on Facebook, unfortunately. And we did have one answer on YouTube. Okay. Can you repeat the right answer one more time, Kim?
You bet. So I have answers all across the board. The answer to our question, though, which I'll pull up again, is complete the title of this series. Miss Koizumi loves B, ramen noodles. So who, Miss Addie, loves ramen noodle? Knows the answer. Who also loves ramen noodles, I guess is what I should say. We've got Zoom. Is that the only one that got it right?
Yeah, it looks like Zoom got the right answer. Right. Yeah.
Zoom is starting off to a really great start, but that's okay. You guys everywhere else can get going too. All right, I'm gonna go on to our next question. All right, so this is one of my favorite. I say this for everything. I know. Sorry. Okay, so this is one of my favorite though, like plays on the shoujo genre. That makes sense, right? Yeah, I think so. Okay. So in Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun, which character is Nozaki's inspiration for his manga heroines Mamiko? So is it A, Mikurin, so I'm just going to say it that way, Seo, which is B, or Kashima, which is C? Okay, so the heroine Mamiko in Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun is named after, is it inspired? No, this person inspires Nozaki's manga. So is it Mikurin, Seo, or Kashima? So if you know the answer, go ahead and put it in the chat. If you don't, make a guess and go ahead. Let's see. How are we doing? Does anybody have even a guess yet? Guessing is totally okay if you don't know this one. Not even a guess. Aw, man. I tell you what, some other people have got to get going on Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun. Is hilarious. And
we have a couple really nice guesses on Zoom.
We do. Oh, good. We have some really good guesses on Zoom. I think they might be right.
Oh, it looks like YouTube has a guess too.
Instagram yet? Oh, really? YouTube has a guess?
Yes,
maybe
a very enthusiastic guess.
Time.
Yes, let's ask it one more time.
All right, so I'm going to go back to that slide. In Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun, the character, which character is Nozaki's inspiration for his manga's heroine, Mamiko? Is it A, Mikurin, B, Seo, or C, Kashima? All right, so if you guessed the letter A, you guessed it right. So it looks like, and I don't have a good answer yet on Instagram. How are we doing on other formats?
We got 2 for Zoom. Zoom is in the lead. But
Nice.
YouTube got that answer, so YouTube is now behind Zoom.
Wow, YouTube is coming up. So YouTube and Zoom. All
YouTube
right.
and Zoom.
Okay, you guys, let's go to our next question then. All right, we're talking crushes in shonen. All right, so in Black Clover, who does Asta have a crush on at the beginning? So who does Asta have a crush on in the beginning of Black Clover? Is it A, Maria, B, Noelle, or C, Lily? So if you know the answer, put it in the chat. Guess A, B, or C. Is it, who does Asta have a crush on at the very beginning of Black Clover? Does anybody know? So at the very, very beginning of the very, very, like the very, very, very beginning.
Ooh, yeah, that's a really good guess. It looks like people are really, really liking a specific character on Zoom.
A specific character. Okay, lots of people on Zoom are liking a specific character. Is that character Lily? Is that character Noelle? Is it Maria? All right, I'm gonna ask the question again. So the very, very first episode, who does Asta have a crush on at the beginning of Black Clover? Is it A, Maria, B, Noelle, or C, Lily? Place your guess in the chat. And anybody?
Ooh, it looks like we have a very enthusiastic, yet again, answer on YouTube. It looks like it might be right. What's the right answer, Kim?
Is it the right one? Okay, well, it's the very, very, very beginning of Black Clover. So we're talking like the first episode. It is Maria, Sister Maria to be exact. So if you guess Maria, that is your answer. It is A. I'm sorry, Instagram, we're not there yet, but that's okay. Keep going. You're doing great.
YouTube is just one behind Zoom, so we'll see. Maybe YouTube can catch up. Unfortunately, we still don't have an answer from Facebook. If you're joining us on Facebook, feel free to put your answers in the chat so you can try and dethrone our Zoom champions.
All right. Okay, so it sounds like Zoom is doing really excellently. Anytime that I'm quiet, I'm just showing up awesome pictures on Instagram. So I love this picture of Natsu. It's so great. All right, for all of you fairy tale fans. All right, let's go to our next question though. Okay, Miss Addie?
Yes.
All right. So I think this one is one Miss Addie likes. I wish you guys could see her over at Instagram because her shirt is from this one, right?
Oh yeah, my shirt is from this one. It's Fruits
Nice.
Basket. One of my
Fruits
favorite
Basket.
animes of all time.
Ah, such a good anime. I'm watching the like remix of it, the new one right now. Got to the last episode.
Ooh,
But that's
nice.
okay. Okay. So in Fruits Basket, which character is madly in love with Kyo? So again, we're kind of talking the beginning, you know. I won't give you any more hints to that, but is it Momiji? Momiji. I'm saying
Momiji,
it right
yes.
now. My head like forgot for just a second. Kagura or Kisa? So in Fruits Basket, which character is madly in love with Kyo? Is it Momiji, Kagura, or Kisa? All right, if you know the answer, go ahead and put it in the chat. If you don't, place a guess. And if you haven't seen Fruits Basket, now is the time to revisit it. All right.
Yeah,
Do you
season
have
3 is
any
going to be
answers?
coming out
Any
soon.
guesses? I know. Season 3 is coming out soon. All right, so in Fruits Basket, which character is madly in love with Kyo? Is it A, Momiji, B, Kagura, or C, Kisa? All right. I do have a guess on Zoom. I don't see any guesses yet on Instagram. Do we have any guesses anywhere else?
Oh, it looks like we don't have a guess quite yet. We don't have any answers on Facebook. Remember, if you're joining us on
What?
Facebook, please do your best. Just feel free to put a guess in the chat. If you have not watched this anime, that's okay. Put your best guess in the chat. Oh, it looks like
not.
Oh, yeah, it looks like we just have one answer.
We just have one answer. All right. Well, in Fruits Basket, which character is madly in love with Kyo? I'm going to give you one more chance to make a guess. Is it Momiji, Kagura, or Kisa? If you know the answer or don't know the answer, place a guess. I'm going to give you just a little bit more time to answer our question. Again, we are going up against 4 different formats: YouTube, Facebook, and Zoom. Right now, Zoom is way ahead, but there is a chance for everybody else. All right. So to answer our question, Kagura is the one who is madly in love with Kyo. If you can tell me just an extra bonus question, maybe you'll get a little bit more extra points. Can you tell me who Kagura is in the Zodiac? What Zodiac character is Kagura? Does anybody know?
Yeah, what zodiac animal is Kagura?
It looks like
Let
we have
us
a
know
guess
in
on
the chat.
Facebook. By the way, Addie,
Yes, we
did
do.
you catch your guess?
Yes, we do have a guess on Facebook. Unfortunately, it was not the right answer. I am sorry.
No.
Oh no, but don't worry, it's okay. We have a couple guesses on YouTube as well, and they are wondering, is Kagura the ox?
You know, Kagura is not the ox. Wait, now, what is his name? It's long, is the ox, right? No, Kagura is the boar.
The boar, that's
is his-
right.
What is his name? It's it starts with an H, doesn't it?
It's Haru. It's Haru.
Haru-chan. We're gonna go with that.
There we go.
All right.
Hatsuharu. Thank you, Amy.
Atsuharu. Yes, thank you. All right, we're gonna go to our next question then. If you're just joining us now, we are again, take a guess if you don't know answers to your questions. This one's a little bit older. It's a really cute, sweet, like shonen love story. So in my love story, which character does not have a crush on Takeo? So what character does not have a crush on Takeo in my love story? Is it A, Rinko, B, Makoto, or C, I? Okay, so if you know the answer, go ahead and put it in the chat. If you don't know the answer, place a guess. You're gonna be 33% right.
That's true. If you don't know the answer, just put in a guess. That's our best advice. If you're joining us on Facebook, you still have a chance. Please feel free to answer. And if you are joining us on YouTube, it seems YouTube has given their answer and they say trick question D, all of the above. Unfortunately, we cannot accept that answer, but thank you, Facebook, or thank you, YouTube, for giving it a shot. You guys still got some time.
I feel like YouTube, okay, so YouTube said that D, all of the above. I mean, you can make an argument for it. I'm really gonna you could place a ship with that. I'm just gonna say, because it is a very sweet story between the two of them that does not have a crush on Takeo. So I'm good with that. Okay. So, I love it. Okay, so which character does not have a crush on Takeo in My Love Story? Is it A, Rinko, B, Makoto, or C, Ai? So place your guess. Do we have guesses everywhere? And we'll see one.
Yes, it looks like we have guesses everywhere.
Excellent. Well, the answer to your question is D. No, I'm just kidding. It's B, Makoto. But that's 100% why I was like, yeah, I can totally, they would make the cutest couple. I'm totally down with that. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to switch over to my pictures. Just a reminder, the cute pictures up here you guys are seeing are done by our teen volunteers who are lovely and awesome. And we're so excited that they give us this great artwork. So I just wanted to make a shout out. You can add it too. Okay. So are we ready for our next question?
Yes, I think we are ready for our next question.
Yeah. All right. I think that we are ready for our next question. All right. So we are going to a otome game now. Not really. Kind of. Isekai that goes into the otome game. Yeah. Okay. So in my life as a villainess, all routes lead to doom. Katarina reincarnates into what otome game? Is it A, fortune lover, B, fateful lover, or C, hateful boyfriend? All right, if you know the answer, put it in the chat. If you don't know the answer, place a guess. In my life as a villainess, all routes lead to doom. Katarina reincarnates into which otome game? Is it A, fortune lover, B, fateful lover, or C, hateful lover? All right.
Well, it looks like we have a lot of answers coming in. We have tons of answers coming in from Zoom. Ooh, we have one answer from YouTube. And it looks like, unfortunately, we still don't have no answers on Facebook. If you're joining us on Facebook, oh, we have an answer on Instagram as well.
All right. Well, I do see that I have an answer on Instagram, and it is actually right this time. So we got one on Instagram. All right. So in my life as a villainess, all routes lead to doom. Katarina reincarnates into which otome game? Is it fortune lover, A, B, fateful lover, or C, hateful boyfriend? If you guessed A, fortune lover, then you guessed right. And C, I just had to throw in there because does anybody know what kind of creatures are in hateful boyfriend? Do you know, Miss Addie?
I do not. I actually thought it was a typo, so my bad.
Nope. And actually somebody in Zoom knows. So I just wanted to say that if you are not familiar with hateful, and you know what, it's spelled wrong in our Instagram thing, I just noticed.
Yeah, I accidentally
boyfriend. So it's HATOFUL boyfriend. It's pigeons, man. It's pigeons. Pigeon love. So yeah, that's right.
Okay.
You get to pick a boyfriend from pigeons. I know.
That sounds great.
Yeah, it's really, they're animated. It's great. Okay, I had to talk about it because it's just a thing, and so it had to be thrown in here. I'm so sorry. Okay, so we got one on Instagram. How are we looking everywhere else?
Okay, it looks like we got answers everywhere except for Facebook, and thankfully everybody got the answer correct.
Yay, everybody got the answer correct. Hooray, that is making me happy today. Also,
Zoom is still in the lead.
Zoom is in the lead. Okay. Excellent. Way to go, Zoom, but everybody else can have a chance to come back. Should we go to our next question?
Yes, let's go to our next question.
Except for, I love that picture of Sailor Moon Love. Okay, so it took me a minute. I forgot what this was about at all entirely. And I was like, what is that word? Okay. Who is the love? And there was like a skip. So I totally was like, what? Love? Who is the love Hashira in Demon Slayer? So in Demon Slayer, there's a whole bunch of Hashira. I think it's 10 to be exact. Is that right? I think it's 10. If you can answer that question for me, tell me correctly. But in Demon Slayer, who is the love Hashira? Is it A, Mitsuri Kanroji, B, Shinobu Kochi, or C, Kyojuro Rengoku? All right, if you know the answer, go ahead and put it in the chat. I see the Zoom knows all of the answer. And then unanimous, everybody has the answer to this one. So we've got our love Hashira. Maybe Zoom should tell me how many Hashira there are, because I literally was just there and I can't remember. So if you know, put it in the chat. All right, so who is the love Hashira in Demon Slayer? Is it A, Mitsuri Kanroji, B, Shinobu Kochu, or C, Kyojuro Rengoku? All right. How are we doing?
Okay, it looks like we don't have any answers on Facebook. We do have an answer on YouTube, but I'm not sure if it's the right one. I'm not sure if it's the right one. What's the right answer, Miss Kim?
Okay. So the right answer to our question of who is the love Hashira in Demon Slayer. Oh, hey, I just got it on Instagram, and that is the correct answer. It's Mitsuri. So that is A. A is the answer. And yes, we are not going to talk about Rengoku. We're just not going to do it. So just so you know. But all right.
It looks like
Zoom's got it.
Zoom's got it. Zoom is doing so well.
Zoom is doing great. Awesome. Okay. And Instagram got it. Who else got it?
It looks like Instagram and Zoom were the only two that got it this time.
Instagram and Zoom are the only ones who got it this time? Instagram's coming back. I'm such a dork. Okay. All right, you guys, let's move on to our next question, I think. All right. So in Horimiya, which is, it's so sweet. It's such a sweet love story. It's on right now. If you guys haven't seen it, the new season. All right, so what type of business does Miyamura's family run in Horimiya? Is it A, a bakery, B, a convenience store, or C, a coffee shop? So in Horimiya, Miyamura's family runs what? A bakery, a convenience store, or a coffee shop? If you know the answer, put it in the chat. If you don't, make a guess for us. So is it a bakery, a convenience store, or a coffee shop? Zoom is blowing up with all the right answers.
Yes, it looks like we don't have an answer quite yet on Facebook. This is one of the newer mangas and animes. It's actually going on right now. So tomorrow.
Right this very moment.
Tomorrow is the newest episode.
I don't know. I catch it so fast, but I've also read the manga, which you can get at the Sacramento Public Library. Just saying. And if you watched it, you'd already know what's going on, Miss Addie.
I know, but I don't want to get spoiled by the manga just quite yet. I want this love story to continue just for a little bit longer. That's another reason why I also don't read the Attack on Titan manga. Not quite yet.
Oh, okay. So Addie just talked about Attack on Titan, and now my heart is breaking just a little bit. And okay.
Okay, why don't we get the answer, Kim?
Well, let's get to our question. All right. So what type of business does Miyamura's family run in Horimiya? It is a bakery, or a cake shop. I think it's mostly a bakery, but all he brings is cakes, delicious sounding cakes. So that's fine. And then there's this delicious picture of my friends from Death Note eating things or thinking about eating things. Wait, which is the character that eats all this stuff all the time?
Riku?
L. Never mind.
Or no? No, L.
L?
L, yes.
Okay. All right, let's go to our next question. All right, so now we are talking about also a manga that I have read all the way through and a wonderful, wonderful movie. Oh, so sweet. I love this one so much. Also, it makes me so sad. Okay, in a silent voice, what does Shoko say to Shoya when she gives him a gift? So we are looking for what Shoko says to Shoya, okay? Not what Shoya hears. I already gave you a hint. All right, so does Shoko say, I love you, the moon is beautiful, or I want to be your friend? So in a silent voice, what does Shoko say to Shoya when she gives him a gift? Does she say, I love you, the moon looks beautiful, or I want to be your friend? All right. So it's a kind of a hard question because Shoya also here's one of those answers. So let's see if we get the answer right. Do we have questions? I think.
Oh, it looks like we have several answers on Zoom. We have one answer on Instagram, and it looks like we have an answer.
Right answer.
We have an answer on YouTube as well. I think we should give them the answer, Kim.
And Facebook is answering in a silent voice. Okay, so in a silent voice, what does Shoko say to Shoya when she gives him a gift? She says, I love you. So that's A. But he hears the moon looks beautiful. So you know if you'd guess B, might have been right a little bit.
You might have been right.
It happens in the same scene. It happens in the same scene. All right, let's go to our next question though. All right, so we are talking Blue Spring Ride. Ao Haru Ride. Okay, Kyo can't stand the smell of what in Blue Spring Ride? Is it A, cucumber, B, disinfectant, or C, rain? If you know the answer, go ahead and put that in the chat. In Ao Haru Ride. Now I've just like caught myself up in a terrible speaking thing. Kyo can't stand the smell of what? Is it A, cucumber, B, disinfectant, or C, rain? If you know the answer, go ahead and put it in the chat. If you don't, make a guess.
Oh, it looks like we have a guess on YouTube already, a very enthusiastic guess. This is a slightly older, so if you don't know it, just take a guess. Take a guess.
Oh, yeah.
It is a really good romance, though. It's a great romance.
It is a really great romance. Blue Spring Ride, it is a little bit older, so place a guess if you don't know the answer. A, cucumber, disinfectant, or rain. What Kyo doesn't like the smell of. All right. Do I have answers everywhere, Miss Addie?
Yes, it looks like we have answers.
There.
We have answers all over. Let's see. Let's see who has the right answer, Kim.
All right, well, let's try this one more time. In how do I say that? Why can't I say not right today? Haru Ride, so Blue Spring Ride. Kyo can't stand the smell of what? It is B, disinfectant. So if you guessed disinfectant, you guessed it correctly, or you knew the answer. I guess you didn't necessarily have to guess that. So the smell that he can't stand is disinfectant, which, you know what? I totally agree with him. I don't know.
I totally agree as well.
I love the smell of rain, so I was like, if the answer is rain, I'm going to hate him.
Well, let's see if we have any more answers. Oh, it looks like Instagram did not get that one. However, YouTube did. So YouTube got the point for that one. Congrats to YouTube. But Zoom is still in the lead. Zoom is still in the lead.
Zoom is currently in the lead. So Miss Addie, tell us, Miss Addie over in the other world, tell us how much in the lead is Zoom? Are we close, or are they really, really far?
There are 5 whole points ahead of everybody else.
5 whole points ahead. Wow. Okay. Well, you know what, you guys, we still have some questions. You can pull it, and maybe. Okay.
Let's see.
And Kimi ni Todoke, what is Sawako Kuronama's unfortunate nickname? All right. Is it A, Sadako? I just have to say it's Sadako instead of Sadako. B, Sad Girl, or C, The Ring? Okay. In Kimi ni Todoke, what is Sawako Kuronama's unfortunate nickname? Is it Sadako, Sad Girl, or The Ring? I like The Ring. That's perfect. I want my name to be The Ring, right?
Yeah, this is actually one of my favorite animes, and it was actually a really good manga as well. But she does have a very unfortunate nickname, which stinks because her actual name is actually really pretty.
Yeah. All right. Well, it is an unfortunate nickname that Sawako has. All right. And that is, oh, wait, we have guesses. Do we have guesses everywhere? We've got guesses for A. I was going to tell you the answer, and then I was like, do I have answers everywhere?
Yes, we do. What's the answer, Kim?
Yay. Okay, well, in Kimi no Todoke, what is Sawako Kuronama's unfortunate nickname? It's A, Sadako. All right, if you guessed A, you guessed it correct. That looks like Instagram has got it. It looks like Zoom has got it.
Yes, unfortunately, Facebook did not have it. That's okay, Facebook. You're still in there. Don't worry. YouTube did not get it. However, YouTube did want to point out that it is a VHS Nightmare Girl. So
it's a The Ring.
The Ring.
It's a
yes,
VHS
The Ring.
Nightmare Girl. That's awesome. All right, should we continue on with our questions?
Yes.
All right, let's continue. All right, so this is kind of a newer one. It is Complete This Title. Wotakoi, Love is Hard for blank. Is it A, me, B, working adults, or C, otaku? So, I mean, you could be all of those things, though, right? You could be.
You totally could be all of those things.
Otaku. I mean, that might be me, actually. Okay.
That's true, and this is one of the more popular mangas that have just come out recently. So if you really want something that's a lot more modern and geared towards a little bit older, I highly recommend this one.
Yeah, definitely. Although, we have it as public in our teen section. So the manga is in the teen section. I think that's right? Yeah.
No, yeah, you're right.
Okay. So, complete the title. Wotakoi, Love is Hard for A, me, B, working adults, or C, otaku. So I got a couple of answers. They look like they're right. Do we have
Yes,
all the
we got a
answers,
couple answers on Facebook as well. David has put in his answer for Facebook. Oh, and YouTube has also put in their answer as well.
Great. I think we have a really excellent answer then. Okay. Also, I love how this picture, you can, in Instagram, I am the head of the guy in this picture. I love it. Okay, anyway, complete the title. Wotakoi, Love is Hard for C, otaku. Love is hard for otaku. Or it's really easy if you happen to be another otaku. I mean, really, right? I'm just kidding. Okay, well, sort of. All right, let's go to our next question, though. Looks like everybody... Instagram is coming back. So we're doing good.
Instagram is coming back. YouTube is actually kind of on the heels as well. But Zoom is still in the lead. Zoom is still in the lead.
Zoom is still in the lead, but everybody else is doing good. This is
everybody
so much fun.
Else is doing good. Yeah, YouTube is still hanging in there. It's almost as if Sailor Mercury has taken over YouTube. I'm very interested to see how that will go.
Sailor Mercury is taking over YouTube, huh? All right, well, maybe Sailor Mercury does not know the answer to a Pokemon question. So we're actually talking about the Pokemon anime in this one. So it kind of counts, right? All right. So what heart-shaped Pokemon was the first that Ash saw in the Unova region, which is actually kind of an old region. So we'll see how you do. Is it A, Love Disc, B, Alomomola. Oh my gosh, I don't know how to say that. Or C, P-Dove. All right, so what heart-shaped Pokemon was the first Ash saw in the Unova region? Is it A, Luvdisc, B, Alomomola? Oh my gosh, I cannot do this. Or P-Dove, C. Okay, so P-Dove is the cutest, because a little heart right here. But the answer is not P-Dove. And it might be, I'm gonna give everybody a hint, because if you are a Pokemon fan, you will totally get this then. The hint is going to be, it is an evolved Pokemon.
It is an evolved Pokemon, you guys. We're going to give you a little bit of a hint.
Evolved Pokemon, which is a lot of an answer. A lot of a hint. All right. So what heart-shaped Pokemon was the first Ash saw in the Unova region, which I can't remember which. Oh, it's Black and White. That's what it is. So Black and White is the anime. It's kind of older. All right. So place a guess. Luvdisc, Alomomola, and P-Dove. All right. If you know the answer, Luvdisc is basic. Okay. But it is the evolved form of Luvdisc, which is Alomomola. I can't actually even say it, but it's B.
Alomomola. B. There you go.
B. The answer is B. That was a tricky one because Luvdisc is also a heart one, and it's actually more heart-shaped, I think. So sorry for the tricky question, you guys. But you did a really cute Pokemon picture.
Good news. Facebook is on the board with a correct answer. Good job, David. Facebook is back on the board, and YouTube says B as well.
Wonderful. So we got a good answer for every the correct answer. No, it's Alomomola.
Yeah, that is a tricky question. Good job to whoever came up with that question. Half of our audience hates you now. Good job.
Yay! I'm so glad half of the audience hates me right now. I love you too. Okay.
It was not me. Okay, let's move on to our next question.
It was totally me. That's why I said I love you too. Yay! Came up with that question. It's the worst trick question ever. But hey, guess what? I have a question from Hunter x Hunter, which I know I've got a lot of fans out there today. So, all right, we got one more question. All right. Who does the Ant King come to care for in Hunter x Hunter? And I said that
Wow, Zoom is on top of it. Zoom had questions in their pocket or had answers in their pocket. Let's see if we can give Facebook and YouTube a chance to actually answer.
I haven't even read the question, and Zoom already has our answer, so that tells you something right there. Okay, so who does the Ant King come to care for in Hunter x Hunter? Is it A, Melody, who is our music hunter, B, Komuji, who is the blind Gunji champion, or C, Biscuit, who taught Gon and Yuya? Oh no, I start to fail saying words after a while.
Well, it looks like we have an answer on Facebook. We have an answer on Facebook. Good job, Facebook. Oh, we have an answer on Instagram as well.
We have an answer on Instagram, and I know this friend of mine at Instagram knows this one, so I know that they have got it right. That I am 100% sure because they know this one more than me. All right, so who does the Ant King come to care for in Hunter x Hunter? Well, that is B, Komuji. So if you answered B, which it looks like everybody kind of did, right?
Yeah, it looks like everybody did except for YouTube. YouTube said E, but you know what? We'll give it to them. That's pretty close to B.
Excellent. It is pretty close to B. Oh, and this sweet little picture. I love that little picture of Naruto. Just looking at it now. It's so cute. All right. So how are we doing on time, Addie? What do you think? Should we add a few more questions?
Looks like we're on question 14. Let's do one last question for good measure.
we're going to do one last question for a good measure. And this is an older one, so I'm going to be interested to see who gets this one. This one I love so much. I know I say that all the time, but it's a love month, right? That counts. Yeah. Okay. So in Princess Jellyfish, who falls in love with the jellyfish otaku? Is it A, the car fanatic, B, the crossdresser, or C, the history buff? All right, if you know the answer, go ahead and put it in the chat. If you don't, place a guess. Except for, the car fanatic. I was thinking like train car fanatic. I think it says car, but I'm thinking train. She's my favorite. Oh, wait. I can't. Now I've given stuff away.
Uh-oh.
I know.
Well, we have a guest over on Facebook. David really wants to make sure that Facebook ends on a high note. Ooh, we have a guest on YouTube as well, and they would like to say B, baby. I don't know if that's correct, but we shall see. Let's see if we have any answers over on Instagram. Can you read the question one more time, Kim?
I'm going to read the question one more time. In Princess Jellyfish, who falls in love with the jellyfish otaku? Is it A, the car fanatic, B, the crossdresser, or C, the history buff? We're going to give you one more chance to place a guess. Place any guess. And, it's possibly the right one. Place the guess. Get it right.
It looks like we have a couple answers. Ooh, we have some conflicting answers on Zoom, but I'm sure at least one of them is right.
All right. Yeah, on Zoom, there is one answer. I think our person on YouTube knows it, though. I know our person on YouTube knows it. All right. So if I don't have any guesses on Instagram, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you what it is right now in Princess Jellyfish. Who falls in love with the jellyfish otaku? Oh, I did get a guess on Instagram.
Yes, we did.
The answer is C, the crossdresser. And he is so lovely. Okay. All right. So the answer is B. So we have come to the end of our trivia today. Just a reminder, 2 things. 1, check out all of our cool pictures. For all of our cool pictures, we have really great teenagers, again, who have drawn most of them. We do take submissions from our from anybody. You can have your artwork shown up on our anime trivia. Also, we are going to be here next month too. And at the very last slide, check out our anime and manga. At the last slide, it tells you who to email. So that's stab@saclibrary.org. So Miss Eddie, again, who is that?
And that is stab@saclibrary.org. Yes. So make sure you check out our anime and manga on Hoopla and Overdrive. Thank you so much for joining us on Facebook. Thank you, Kim, for managing our Instagram as well. And thank you, YouTube and Facebook. We know that you guys will come in next time. But the winners this time were unanimously Zoom. The
winner this time is Zoom. But you know what? Come back next month, same time, same place, 4th Friday of the month at 4:00, and maybe you will win from a different platform. Thank you all for coming. We'll see you next time. Check out stuff from the library. We're open now, a lot of our branches. Check us out. Thank you. See you later. I'm closing up now.